What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Don Staley and the Gamecocks 71 home game win streak has been broken. Guys, for this one here, we got to go to South Carolina. Let's get it. Let's go. The reigning NCAA champions has definitely been having a rough day today, dog. I mean, today is just one of them days they probably wish that they could get back because Gino Auriemma went down there to South Carolina standing on business. He made sure it was his business to make a statement in South Carolina because we know they've been having a rocky season as well. But I'm here to tell you, today was just one of them days where the UConn Huskies stood on business, dog. UConn walks away with the victory, 87-58, down in South Carolina. I'm here to tell you, Don Staley spoke with reporters immediately after this game, and she was not happy. It was a star-studded event. You had actors, rappers, WNBA players, everybody and their mama pulled up to this game. And unfortunately, Don Staley's team was on the butt end of the stick. Now, she did speak to reporters, like I stated, immediately after this game. Let's roll the footage.
You get back in it to set your defense up. By the time you think about it, the three is going up and through the net.
A loss like that's kind of uncharted territory for you, for these players. What do the next 2 days look like? Is it just getting back to practice? Do you feel like you have to kind of tweak things, reinvent the wheel? Where do you go from here?
I mean, you just get back to your habits. We're not going to change, kind of like wholesale change what we're doing. I mean, a loss like this is about toughness. A loss like this isn't about anything besides getting our players to just keeping the main thing. Obviously, when you lose like this, there's something else that's going on that isn't just about basketball. So we got to figure that out and get back on it. Get back on it.
I know on Friday you were talking about how there were a lot of advertisements and commercials about this game on TV. With game day in the house, lots of fans packing the stands, and the game being broadcast on ABC. What does a high-profile matchup like this one mean for women's basketball and the sport as a whole?
You have to have them. I mean, I think they move our game forward. The score probably pushes it back a little bit. We gotta play better. We gotta perform better. I feel really bad for our fans. I mean, they packed the house. They did their part, and we just really had an embarrassing performance. And we got to get things back on track. I mean, I think we have probably all of our streaks have been broken this particular year. But it was a hell of a ride. I mean, to win 71 straight. Is it 71? 71 straight here. We got a chance to start a new streak on Thursday, and we got to get back at it.
Coach, two questions. One, defensively, did you feel like the rotations were there, getting where they need to be? Sometimes I feel like they were, sometimes I feel like they were slow or sometimes over-rotating. And then secondly, you guys gave up 15 offensive rebounds, and that's kind of uncharacteristic.
Yeah. One, here's the thing. They got 13 threes. You hit 13 threes. It's damaging to your defense from a physical and psychological standpoint. She hits 3 threes. I'm going to stick a little bit closer. Then the driving lanes open up because you're sticking a little bit closer and you're not in your gap. You're not in your gap help. They made you think about all of those things. And they had their way with us. It's just there's no trying to find a silver lining to it. We got beat bad. And then what's your second question?
The offensive rebounds, they out 15-9. I think offensive.
Yeah, that's normal. I mean, it's hard when they shot as well as they shot, right, and still get offensive rebounds. We just major implosion for us. So you can pull out a lot of different stats, and they're all going to end the same way, which is we did not perform well. in any area that was great. At the end of the game, we're just trying to figure out, if we see this team again, what can we do in certain situations? Certainly not from a defensive standpoint, more so from an offensive standpoint.
I guess overall, how would you just kind of assess the effort from your team? And Pau is in here talking about the lack of ball movement on offense and kind of no one really looking to shoot. I guess, would you agree with that in terms of effort as well?
Since we're on a higher education campus, F. It's, this season's a long season, right? You play a team like UConn, like now, you win. It may have some ill effect to the next game. You lose, and it definitely will wake you up. So hopefully it will be the latter, and we can get back going against Arkansas on Thursday.
Kind of off that point, Coach, what's the balance of challenging your group to learn from a game like this, but also not letting a loss like this define you for the rest of the season?
That's the balance. They know. They're feeling as lowly as I am, as lowly as our coaching staff. They know. We're not gonna. We let them talk about what took place, and they said all the right things, and wasn't sugarcoating. We definitely have to get better, and we will.
What's your impression of Sarah, though? You've seen her on college stage against her.
What's my impression? Sarah's good. Sarah's good. We wanted her. She's a difference maker. She can do a lot of things with the basketball. Super smart. I think she's just high intelligence that will put her in a position where you really can't really stop her, because she can pass it, she can shoot it. She's a great reader. She rebounds the basketball. She plays smart.
Powell was in here and straight up said, hey, we were punked. This was an embarrassing loss. In the past, if you perceive that a team has been punked or out-physicaled, what do you do to fix that? Is it some drills in practice, or is it just a rah-rah speech to them? What do you do going forward?
Well, one, you have to look at who we are, who we've been. 25 games in. Who are we? You covered us. Who are we? And you get back to that. You get back to showing them who we are. You get back to practicing who we are. You get back to just the habits that what made us really a really good basketball team. I think we're a little fatigued mentally and physically. Just a gauntlet of a season. But there comes a time when you can regroup and get it back. Now will be the perfect time to do that, with 4 games left in the regular season and then going into our SEC tournament.
Now, that was Don Staley immediately after this game. And as y'all can see, she quick, fast, and then the Harry got up out of that seat and headed straight back to the locker room. I'm pretty sure she got a lot of stuff to go over with her team, because they just did not look good against Paige Bueckers and the UConn Huskies today. But guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bills on, because you want to know why, man? Because I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake